Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey tea sippers, I hope you guys are doing good today. So I want to come on here and talk about the whole Amina Buddafly, aka Amina Caterpillar, because that's what we used to call her back in the day when I used to do my reviews on Love and Hip Hop. But she is trending, and so when I saw her trending, I'm like, what year is this? 2017? Like, I haven't heard her name in years. I've been off of her and Peter Gunz for a long time. But Amina came online to tell the world that she is homeless and that she had to take her children back to Germany. If you guys do not know who Amina Buddafly is, I'm going to go ahead and refresh your memory. Remember, she was one of the two ladies, her and Tara. They were in a love triangle, okay, with Peter Gunz. So let's go ahead and watch this throwback.
We love each other.
Amina.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but I know that he loves me.
I would like to see the facts, Amina.
I can prove it.
Let's see it. Give it here. Let's prove it. I can't say that it's love. I can say it's an outlet.
I'm an outlet.
I like to go to great
You want me to tell you something?
too. I love going to great
I'm an
adventures
outlet.
and playing around.
I'm his wife. And ain't nothing fake about that.
Come back on the screen. Y'all remember them episodes? Love and Hip Hop New York had us hooked for years, okay? And the biggest story was the Amina Buddafly Tara situation. Even Cardi B got involved and was clowning Peter on stage. So it was a mess, okay? But, you know, over the years, Tara has had her sons. Amina had her two daughters. Beautiful little girls, by the way. So to find out that she is homeless with her babies in Germany, it shocked a lot of people on the internet because people just assumed she was doing her thing on TikTok, I guess. So let's go ahead and watch the video that went viral the other day about Amina and her daughters.
Day one, waking up in Germany after losing our home in LA. Me and my kids moved out of place, put our stuff in storage, or most of it in the trash, but some of it in the storage. And we don't have a home, y'all. But guess what? Thank God for family, because we're in Germany with my family and we're going to be here till I figure it out, because I will, as I always do. But the last couple of years have been so rough. Working my butt off, not making enough money, end up losing my place. And now we're staying with family until I know what I can figure out what's next. And don't ask me what that is, because everybody's like, so what's the plan? I have no idea. I needed to freaking clear my head so I can come up with a plan. And all I know is we're happy, we're healthy, we're powerful, we're capable, and there's so much opportunity out there. And sometimes losing something is only taking you to the next place that you're meant to be. So see what life has got in store for us. No, but seriously, I threw my whole life in the trash. 80% of what we own, and I didn't own anything valuable anyway to begin with, but it feels very good to not have much, but have what's important, which is love. I've never been materialistic anyway, and I only want what's valuable to me. Stay tuned for what's next.
All right, so you guys just saw her video where she's saying that she's homeless. So then, of course, the infamous Cardi B video went viral of her saying, you know, are you paying their rent? So a lot of people started going and attacking Peter and saying, why are you not paying Amina's rent? Let me refresh your memory on this viral video from a few years ago.
Look what you gave Amina and Tara. Babies, and that's it.
No, that's not it.
Are you paying both of their rent?
Yes.
You know you're not paying their rent. Look what you gave.
So, of course, that went viral. That was an iconic meme. And so a lot of people were accusing Peter Gunz of not paying Amina's rent, being a deadbeat daddy. So Peter Gunz decided to do an interview yesterday with Godfrey. So we're going to go ahead and watch that interview. It's pretty long. We're not going to watch the whole thing. But he made some very decent points, and he spoke out on his behalf.
Because the furniture is fucked up. Amina's
Right.
furniture, a dog and pissed all over everything, bed, everything. It's nasty. So throw that shit in the trash. We'll start over when you get back. So her friend has an Airbnb. So I'll pay the rent up in the Airbnb for a couple months until you get on your feet and just stay there.
Yeah.
Boom. That was the plan when she come back. I wanted her to do that. I didn't want her to leave. I really would rather have done that because 2 reasons. One is that's like a vacation. You get to go sit down for 2 months and chill and then come back and I still got the same. So let's just pay the shit now and stay. The other reason is Trump may not let you back in this motherfucker, Amina. You know, and you and I know why. So now I will have to fly in to LAX in the event that they don't let you in to get my kids, because I'm not gonna, I wouldn't want that to happen.
Right.
So Amina says to me, Peter, if they don't let me back in, it's just meant for me to stay in Germany. I literally had to sign for my kids to go. I wasn't comfortable with it. Not at this date and time with what's going on with ICE and all this crazy shit. Hence the reason why we married. Anyway, if I'm being honest with you on some brother shit, the last thing I would ever do is lie to you. I would never lie or cap.
You never lie. You never lie
I
to me.
love my kids, bro. My kids can never be homeless.
Real shit.
I have an apartment in Dallas. I said, Amina, just go stay in Dallas. Live there. What am I going to do in Dallas? Live rent free? Swim? Go at amenities, chill for a little bit, give me a breather because I can't pay rent every multiple places. Get a place up in Dallas. I send Amina thousands every month. Whatever she asks, she will get on here and tell you the truth. It's just that she wasn't able to hold her side of shit up. She felt like she, like, damn, this is just, I'm stressed. I need to go. So I let her go. But I had no idea that she was going to leave the world thinking that she was homeless. I bought a round trip ticket. They come back on the 23rd of August. I got the Airbnb in LA. I was going to pay that up for a couple of months. Why tell the world? And it's just like, I feel so fucked up. I feel a little betrayed in a way because she knows that could never be.
Yeah.
It makes me look crazy.
Yeah.
So,
that's fucked up.
Saying on there, I'm thank God for my family in Germany. I'm the only one that was giving her money monthly.
Wow.
I'm the reason you're in Germany. I paid for your flights and everything. Even when you got a nigga sitting at the piano playing with you that tried to line me up.
What?
Dude that's in her house playing piano with her. The nigga she was dating, but they was fighting in front of my kids. I told the nigga don't be arguing, fighting in front of my kids.
Yeah, you don't. Why would she bring another man?
What you gonna do about it? I said, when I get there, me and you gonna figure it out. Whack 100 called me and said, don't pull up. The niggas is lining you up.
Word.
So now, that nigga disappears. He's gone. But a month ago, they in the living, stopping her music, all type of shit. They in the living room playing piano. I'm like, Amina, why would you have him here again? Knowing the nigga is no good.
Wow.
So, but listen, I don't judge. I don't say your man should be doing nothing. I just do what I gotta do. My kids are there.
Yeah.
I just do what I don't want to look bitter because I don't look at her like that. I love Amina. This is how much understanding I am of Amina. A nigga hit me one day and said, Gunz, you sending money, she got to do something. She just playing piano, doing handstands. I said, mind your business. She's a fucking artist. And I understand being an artist and going from that to trying to get a regular 9 to 5, it's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this fucking thirst for attention and wanting to be on the blog shit is like a drug. Because how do you say, if Amina got up there and told 100% like it was, Peter gave me every month. It just wasn't enough. The 3,000 a month wasn't enough. I couldn't cover my side. Peter looked out. It was like, thank God for my family in Germany.
Right.
We are homeless. How?
Yeah. Right.
So what I would have did was I wouldn't have signed for my kids to go.
Right.
You would have had to stay here and be homeless and then go and tell the world we living in the shelter, I'm homeless. I would never, my nigga, it brings tears to my eyes.
Yeah.
It's fucking me up.
Yeah.
But never let my fucking kids be homeless.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's mind-boggling.
You take care.
That's sad. He's actually breaking down, and I receive his emotions. I think he's telling the truth here. Amina has always done a lot of stuff for attention and for social media. I mean, the fact that he's breaking down, I wish he didn't have on them dark ass shades, but you can tell he's definitely emotional about it.
Your kids, let me tell you something.
More
you take
my
them.
other kids, I send her everything. I have my other kids' mothers going, yo, you sending her thousands. What about us?
Yeah.
What about me? What about these?
Yeah.
My nigga, I would never.
I know.
Let my
Again, this is why you don't have multiple children by multiple women in so many different homes. Because the kids that you are taking care of, there's going to be kids over here that you can't take care of to the fullest extent. You know, and they're going to be feeling like they're left out and they're not living the same life as these kids. This is why, once again, men, before you start having all these children by different women, you need to really realize that. You know what I'm saying? It's very important to be a stable father in all of your kids' lives, not just the ones that you choose to take care of.
my fucking kid. I'm a lot of things. I'm a lying, cheating, old, grimy Bronx nigga. But I'm not a motherfucking deadbeat.
No, you're not. You take care of your kids all the time. You always taking them out. You always going to school, picking them up from school.
I've never been on it. I've never been on it. Take me on it.
Yeah.
Child support.
Yeah.
Never been on child support.
Right.
And it's not a testament of me doing so much. It's a testament of my character. They know I would give the shirt off my back. When I'm down, I'm down. When I'm up, I'm up. I'm not happy with this shit. And I asked her to join because I wanted to tell the world in front of me that I just left them hanging and that they was homeless. They was going to be homeless. And so she had to leave to Germany. I want her to tell the world that to me in my face. I didn't even call her offline because since she wanted to do this publicly, I felt a lot of people in this business, including a couple people on Love and Hip Hop, and I don't want to be a bitch ass nigga and start calling niggas out.
Right.
But a lot of people apologize and have conversations with me offline. Now only us two heard the conversation when millions already heard what you said. And it's a shame that I got to do that with my kid's mother because I absolutely love Amina. I'm Amina's #1 fan musically. I just don't know why she would go online and say she don't know what she's going to do. We have a plan. My kids are registered in middle school for next year in LA.
Yeah.
A friend is renting out an Airbnb for $1,800 a month. I said, let me pay that up for a couple months, stay there, and then we'll figure it out. I'm trying to figure out where you went homeless and where all that stuff in that apartment had to go.
Yeah.
I just went to my daughter's graduation last week. We got the kids clothes. I sent clothes last month. Here's money. Here's a little extra money for when I gave her the money for the flights. Do what you got to do. I'm calling around for these tickets for Gregory Porter for her and her moms. And I'm like, where did we go wrong? When did y'all become homeless? I absolutely had it. Let me tell you something, bro. When I was signing that paperwork for my daughters to go to Germany, I did not feel good. Something felt wrong about that.
And you think that somebody was in her ear? You think somebody was in her ear at all?
I think this motherfucking when the light dims and things start fading away. This is just I don't know. Amina would have to get on here and explain it to me. But it seemed like that when I was out there and she would go live and she'd say, Peter, when you come on my live, I got all these people. I can't believe it. I made some money. I'm sitting there thinking, fuck it. She makes some money. It's all good. Get the money. But in my mind, I don't give a fuck about that stuff no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's almost like, is it for sympathy? Do you want people to send, yo, we praying for you. This is what you should do. You want to go fund me or something? I don't know. I've sent thousands of dollars. And the last year, I could not even mourn my mother, my brother, or my cousin last year because I was too busy hustling to take care of these mouths, which I'm supposed to. I'm not complaining about it.
You do it all the time. You always tell me you
don't understand. There'll be a time I send Amina $3,500 and have $20 to my fucking name. Because guess what? I'm not working either. I'm taking every show I could take. I'll go fucking do shows I don't want to do. Yeah. I'm filming TV shows. The show I'm filming.
Told y'all, these celebrities are struggling out here. It is real. The same way regular folks are struggling, the bag is not there for them either. Hence why Godfrey the comedian is the one doing this YouTube interview. The bag is not bagging right now for a lot of people. So at least Peter's being honest about that.
Filming now is a SAG. It's union. So by the time taxes get done with that, ain't nothing there, nigga.
Yeah.
By the time I pay my union dues. But I send every dime I got to my family, my kids. I don't wear jewelry. I don't want shit. Niggas always say, Gunz, you got the same clothes on, the same shades. Every time I see you, yeah, nigga. I'm never comfortable going in the store, buying myself something when my fucking kids need.
Word.
So it fucks me up, bro, to have my family embarrassed. My granddaughter texted me today and was like, embarrassed in school. What's this about?
Yeah.
It's like, I'll give you a better one, God. I feel like even if that was the case, and it's definitely not, if that was the case, why would you go on live with your kids and say you're homeless? With them laying on you and laying next to you?
It's fucking insane.
Why would you do that? Period. Then her sister, Jazz, thanked me for buying the flights to send them out there to recalibrate. I understand needing a break, stressing bills every month, being stressed out, because I do it for multiple people.
Yeah.
I have a friend that's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I have another friend worth millions. I have not tapped that well. You think I won't fucking tap that well if my kid's gonna be homeless?
Word.
I posted a post where Shaq bought my mother a house. Amina went under that and added that Shaq. Well, we homeless. We need a house too.
What the fuck?
I had to erase. I had to dead that shit. Call and say, don't say that. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
So I hate that I'm getting emotional. And the only thing that get me emotional like that is my babies.
Yeah. That's right.
Don't fuck with the kids. I don't play with the kids. I don't like women being hit and abused, and I don't like nobody playing with kids. Not just mine, any kids. I don't do kid things.
Right.
I don't fuck around. Yeah. But especially when it comes to, yo, my man, I could never sleep at night and be comfortable knowing my kids are home. Listen, I did a morning ride. I take my sons to school every day. I feel like wherever I'm at, the right thing to do is, help out with the kids. Take them to school. Under my caption, taking my kids to school is all of these niggas being disrespectful because Amina's saying that she's homeless. So I don't know if she's out there. Check and see if she's there. I got a text. I also got a DM from Erica Minna saying, yo, you fucked up for this, for posting Amina saying that she goes viral. I know I'm fucked up when somebody says that out there homeless, and I needed to get on here and really say that and make me not understand that we had a whole, and everybody is telling me, Pete, don't go live, just let it go, just let it fester, it'll go away. Fuck
that. Yeah. She already said. She already like called, me, and I always thought Amina was a sweetheart. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Always has respected her. You guys seem like you got along. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right, so you guys just heard some of what Peter Gunz had to say. And like I said, it's an hour-long interview. I only played like the first 10 minutes. But, he got very emotional. And I believe that Amina is doing this for clout. I really do, because if you go onto her TikTok page, she was just with Peter doing a TikTok video not even a week ago. So as you guys see here, this video is her with Peter Gunz, and it clearly says a week ago. So a week ago, she was with him, kicking it and everything else. Everything was all good. They're making TikToks together. Now, all of a sudden, you're in Germany homeless. Make it make sense.
I don't know that you know the answer, and I'm also not saying that you should know the answer, but I just want you to answer it because it's going to be entertaining.
Let's go.
And please don't give like a one word. Give like a thorough answer as much as you can.
Okay.
So, one guy is in love with two women. The one he's totally lying to about everything, and the other one he's completely honest about everything. Which one of the two does he love?
Oh, he loved both of them.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Because he don't want to lose.
So you guys basically see this, but I feel like she's doing a lot of this for social media attention, because the money for her is not moneying. She's making TikToks with her kids, but she doesn't get views like that. Here she is eating chocolate, trying to do like the little mukbang sounds. No one cares. These celebrities are getting so desperate. And I feel like because she's not making money off of her videos, because she even told Peter that when he comes on her live, she actually makes money. But she also did another video on her page where she's showing how much she makes on TikTok, and it is not a whole lot. Check this out. So as you can see, she's not really making a bag. So I feel like this was a stunt for her to get attention, to go viral, and to get people to start watching her more on TikTok. And here goes a video that she made yesterday in response to Peter Gunz. So we're going to check that out right now as well.
So I just want to clear something up, because this is the #1 comment I've been getting since yesterday, since I announced that I moved to Germany for a moment to figure out where we're going to live, because we don't have our home anymore. Everyone's like, where Peter at? So yes, we all know he hasn't always been the best, but I have to point out that he's been there for us. He's been holding us down in the past, I want to say almost 2 years, year and a half is when I started struggling crazy, not able to cover my overhead, my bills, my rent. And he stepped up and he was there, and he paid our rent a lot of the time. So, oops, my light went out. I just hate seeing the bashing him right now, because this wasn't my intention to put up something to bash him at all. He has nothing to do with this. I mean, he does in a way. He's my kid's father, but...
Objection. Amina is full of shit. You make a video with your children on the floor saying that you're homeless, and you don't think people are going to run to your baby daddy page, Peter Gunz, and drag him and say, you know, why are these babies homeless? Why does she not have a place to stay? You knew what you were doing, ma'am.
But at the same time, he's not responsible for me. I'm my own grown adult, and I'm very thankful for him for holding us down. I would have been in this situation a year ago had it not been for him being there and literally holding us down and paying the rent. So shout out to Peter. One thing about this whole situation, I don't want to get misconstrued. I'm so good with who I am, who I've become, how hard I work. Everything in my life is great. I take care of myself. I'm mentally and physically in the best shape I've ever been.
Objection. That makes no sense. How is everything in your life great, but you're on social media saying that you're homeless, and that if it wasn't for Peter paying your rent over the past year or so, you would have been homeless even sooner? You're talking in hieroglyphics. It's not making any sense. You're literally talking with emojis coming out the side of your head. If not mentally, at least financially, you're not in a good space. So what she's saying to me does not make any sense.
I just don't got no money. And it's only money, you know? I always say to myself, it could be worse. It could be so much worse. It's only money. Money comes and goes. I ain't got it right now. And I had had it in the past couple of years, but I believe in myself. It doesn't take away any of my greatness. And so there's so much that I can do and will do. So see ya soon. And no, he did not make me post this. I haven't even spoken to him at all. But he's in this now, thanks to y'all, so.
Objection. Now, how did we get, what do you mean thanks to us? You literally made a video saying that you were homeless with your daughters, and it went viral, and people ran to try and have your back and question Peter as to what the hell was going on, and now it's our fault? You see how these celebrities do? They'll do things to go viral, but then when the virality doesn't help in their favor and it makes them look even worse, or the other person look worse, now it's social media's fault for social mediaing. Even though nobody was thinking about Amina Buddafly before yesterday. Now, the thing that kind of bothers me with this whole situation with Amina is that a lot of people in the comment section were telling her, you know, why don't you just go get a regular job, get a 9-to-5? And she's literally acting like she can't do that. It's not enough money. Like, I don't understand this mentality. So you rather be homeless than get a 9-to-5 than, you know what I'm saying, downsize your living expenses. Regular people do this every day. They go from living in houses to getting studio apartments just to make sure that they are there taking care of their children. But she's in her comment section saying that she can't work a 9-to-5. Let me go ahead and show y'all the receipts. So you see here, somebody says nothing wrong with a 9-to-5. She replies back and says a 9-to-5 cannot pay the rent if you have to pay for childcare and are a single person household. So there was over 141 replies. This person says people do it every day. Somebody else says, girl, what? First step, change your mindset. I don't know what rock you're living under, but that's a slap in the face to all of us that work a 9-to-5 and take care of our families. That's why you're in this position now. Humble yourself. Not everyone is made to be in the music industry. Exactly. To say that, you're above working a 9-to-5 is insane to me. Somebody else says, but the majority seems to be doing it and we are all fine. Someone else says, you're living out in West LA where it's expensive. You can move out into a more reasonable priced area until you can afford to live where you want. This is real life. You can't spend all day taking hikes, playing guitar, beaching, and frolicking around all day. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. Exactly. Somebody else says, if you don't want to work a 9-to-5, just say that. But you're coming off as if you're above a 9-to-5, and that's an insult to the working class, which is basically everyone. That includes single moms who are working a 9-to-5, going to school, or working 2 to 3 jobs with childcare, rent, bills, the whole 9. You got to be joking. The world is built on 9-to-5 hard work. Not everyone is on TV or wealthy or trying to figure out how TikTok works to make money. If you don't want to work a traditional job to help your situation, then just say that. Somebody else says, what childcare? They're school age, right? You were used to a certain lifestyle and didn't know how to downgrade. So people are dragging her, and rightfully so. This is ridiculous. She'd rather throw Peter Gunz under the bus, act like he hadn't been doing anything for her, and then turn around and say that she can't work a 9-to-5 as if her kids are, 1 and 2 in daycare. This lady is delusional. What it is she still wants to live the reality TV show lifestyle. But reality TV is not checking for her anymore. So she's been downgraded to making music and doing TikToks. And even TikTok is not TikToking for her. And that's why she's upset at making these videos. So the only thing I have to say to Amina is objection. You need to go get you a 9-to-5. You need to downgrade your lifestyle and take care of those babies. And you're lucky that you have Peter Gunz helping. A lot of single mothers, they don't even have that help from their baby's fathers. At least he's actually helping you pay your rent. You've been given opportunities that most people don't have. You're able to live in an Airbnb for several months, rent-free until you can get on your feet. You know what I'm saying? He's willing to help out. He sends you money. So this is just sad. This is nothing more than a ploy for her attention. It's nothing more than her trying to get back in the algorithm, trying to drum up sympathy for her so that way she can, start a new TikTok career. And I don't think it's working out for her too well. So anyways, tea sippers, let's go ahead and get the conversation started. I look forward to hearing from you guys. What do y'all think about this entire messy situation concerning Amina Buddafly going onto social media and telling the world that she's homeless, only to find out that she has a return ticket back to LA. She's not homeless and that Peter Gunz has been helping her. And also, how do y'all feel about her basically saying that she's too good to work a 9-to-5? That, she has too much going on and she can't do it. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Leave a comment down below. Please hit this video with a like. Feel free to share the video. And I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.